got another 2.5 minutes. We'll let everybody get in, and then we'll have a nice call, nice news update call, and bring everybody up to speed.
Awesome. Great.
There's South America on the line. Yeah, I can't tell you that. Someone's asking me where I am. This is why people don't allow me to send out the emails. It appears one of the links, or maybe even both of the links that I sent out on the email was wrong.
Oh, no. The 50/50.
You gotta get me. You just got to keep the buttons away from me.
Uh-oh. I just had one text from someone asking me or telling me there was an error, and I gave them the meeting ID number.
Yeah, good.
They can go to zoom.us and put in the meeting ID number, which is at the top.
I think if you go to 50/50 event.live, that'll get you online, and that's what I did. But I tried to get fancy and extend the link, and well, fancy don't work.
I didn't even notice because I come in.
People are saying, yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Uh-oh. I came in a different way, so I didn't notice.
Yeah. Well, we still got 200, we got 186 people on with us so far. So
yep.
Even without the link working,
they figured it out.
It's working, yeah. So I just turned off the music so we can get started in a few minutes because it is now at the top of the hour. So we are live. I see Kenny's with us. We got Francis with us. So just before we begin, I just want to give a shout out to everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us on our 50/50 live Zoom webinar. Give you a little update, a Q&A update on what's going on. Well, it's not a Q&A. It's just more of an update of what's going on in 50/50 land and give you all the news. So welcome everybody. Francis, once again, hello. Kenny, once again, hello. Thank you for being on with us. Thanks for doing such a great job. You always do a great job. And to everybody else, because we're talking to everybody on a regular basis, I want to welcome, because I see the people popping in here. We got India on the phone. We got China on the phone. We got Thailand on the phone. We got Pakistan, Russia. We got South America. I'm in South America right now. We've got, people from all over the world that are on this live Zoom right now. And that's really awesome. And what that shows, it shows that 50/50 is wanted, 50/50 is needed, and we are in fact global. So anyways, like I said, it's nice to be here once again on our live Zoom. And for this particular call, I'm going to try and keep it a short one because I really just want to share where we are with everybody instead of, because this is not an overview call. It's basically a 50/50 State of the Union call. So that's what we're doing here. And it's to bring you the news and to tell you what's going on. And, the news that I'm going to share with you, I'm not going to include any dates on this particular call because, when we had our last Zoom, I said that we were going to have a couple of things done next week. It didn't happen. And it's not because we weren't working hard to get it to happen. But when you're dealing with technology and you're trying to put together something so awesome, sometimes, there might be a break here or a break there. And the best of intentions cause a little delays. But so I'm not going to mention any new dates on this call because in most instances, I like to under-promise and over-deliver, which is not what happened the last time. So I'm not going to give you dates. So welcome once again on this live call. And I can tell you that I am excited to be on this call because you know, I've got 4 of our teammates down here in South America right now. This is it's not a vacation, it's work, you know. I can do my work on my phone and on this laptop, so it doesn't matter where I am. I could be on the moon, and as long as I've got connectivity, I can be doing exactly what I need to do. But what's happening right now is I've got 4 of the guys with us right now, some of the team, and we're putting together some of the things that are going to make your tomorrows even better than today's. And I know that today's are absolutely fantastic. So once again, welcome to the call, welcome to our Zoom. Now, having said that, in spite of these many uncontrollable setbacks, you know, with the registrations, you know, we had the merchant, the credit card services went down, then we had a little bit of a problem with one of the processes that we were using for Bitcoin. But in spite of all of that, we are still building at an astounding pace. And right now, as you are on this call with us, we are over 25,000 active donors around the world. So, you know, as I've always said, and anybody who knows me, you can't stop me. So if there's something in the way, then I'm going to go through it, I'm going to go under it, I'm going to go around it, or I'm going to go over it. So we're still making stuff happen. And not only are we doing our job on this end, but I can tell you 100% that you're doing your job on your end. So give yourself a big pat on the back, because right now, almost 75,000 individual donations have been sent and received. And millions and millions and millions of donations have been used to help people fund their dreams, help their church, save their home, fund their big ideas, help a friend in need, and just about anything else that you can imagine. And just when I think that I've heard the most heart-touching story, I hear another one that touches me even more. So that's why I'm here in South America with the team. That's why I continue to work so hard. That's why the team continues to work so hard, because I can tell you that not only do I care about what we're delivering to you, I can tell you that the whole team cares about you, about making sure that this system is exactly what you need, exactly what you want, to get you from where you are right now today to where you want to be tomorrow. So, you know, again, all I can say is that we do this and we work so hard is because we care about you. And I can tell you that the team that I've put together here, it's not because they are the most talented. It's not because they're heavy hitters. It's not because they are the smartest people. The team that I put together, they're loyal to us. And when I say us, I'm talking about all of us. They care about you. And we're growing, we're doing things together. And folks, as we continue down this path together and the things that we bring to you, you're going to see the care that has gone into each process along the way, because we aren't just putting this together so that, you know, we can get something started, make a few bucks, and then in a month or two be on to something else. As most of you already know, the first system that I put together was in 2002. That system is still working today. It's still bringing benefit to people today. And a person who made a donation back in 2002, because we were the first peer-to-peer crowdfunding system on planet Earth. So we were way ahead of our time then. Even 16 years later, we are still way ahead of our team, providing you with our team crowdfunding concept, our team crowdfunding system, 50-50 crowdfunding. And that person that gave a donation back in 2002 is still receiving donations today because of that original donation they gave. So 50-50 will be here when we're dust. So if you're thinking that this is just a flash in the pan, another one of those things that you've seen, because we've all seen hundreds and thousands of different platforms come and go, this one's not going to come and go. This one's here to stay. It's here to help you. It's here to bring benefit to you, your family, and all your friends. And as I like to say, friends, family, and foe, right? Because no matter who we help, if we help somebody, even if they're maybe a foe or an enemy right now, they may turn to be a friend. So don't turn your back on anybody. Help everybody, because that's what 50-50 is here for, and it will work for you. And to be quite frank, it's really worth it. It's worth it to give, share, and receive. Now, let's touch on a couple of topics, because as I say, I want to keep this call relatively short. Let you guys get back to doing what you're doing, and it's just about bringing you the news, bringing you up to speed on what's going on. So let's touch on a couple of other topics. One being the merchant account. You know, I get hit up probably 300 times a day, you know, with text messages. And by the way, if somebody knows of an app that can blend Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, my iPhone messages, all of my messages from everywhere, and put it all into one space for me, I'd be eternally grateful, because I'm over here, I'm checking over here, I'm checking over here. I got things going on in this area, I got things, it's just crazy. So if there's an app that we can get all these messages all in one place, that would be super, super cool. I know it's out there, I just haven't had a chance to look for it. But so one of the things that I get the most messages obviously is about is the merchant account. When are we going to be getting credit cards again? Very, very soon. As I said on this call, I'm not going to talk about dates, but I will tell you that what we are putting together is a daunting task, but we have almost completed it, and it is almost done. And I can tell you that it may be the best system of its kind, and it will allow you to pay from anywhere in the world using both fiat and cryptocurrency to register and also to buy tokens for your teammates. So our platform that we are putting together, because I've got merchant accounts, we've got several merchant accounts, but we don't want to just put up a merchant account because they come and go. Like, you can't control these things, right? So we just don't want to put up any merchant account. We want to put up something that's going to be more stable than what we've been used to. And for anybody who's been in business, I can tell you that having a merchant account is a privilege, and they can cut you off at any day at any time of the day or night. And it's not because you're a bad client. It's just because that's the way the cycle goes. I have a friend who's a professional basketball coach in the NBA, and he was setting up another league, and he couldn't get a merchant account. And he's a professional. He was a professional basketball player. Then he turned out to be a professional basketball coach, and he was having difficulty. So merchant accounts aren't easy to find. Now, we're also completing a new wallet that will allow you to easily send and receive donations worldwide. So that's something that's really cool as well, because, you know, that's another one of the major concerns. It hasn't really been a big concern. People always find a way, you know. When people want to send me a donation, I say, hey, listen, if you want to send me a wheelbarrow full of coconuts, go ahead and send me a wheelbarrow full of coconuts, right? So we always find a way to send and receive the donations, but the wallet that we're setting up will allow for things to be much, much smoother. Now, you heard me talk about the new site, and I can tell you that after 4 more iterations of people building the site, I'm going back to the original design that was given to me like 3 weeks ago, and because it's actually the best design that we have. So that's going to be put up, again, no dates, but it's going to be put up very, very soon, because it's basically done. All we have to do is just to attach a couple of the APIs so that everything is talking together perfectly. And speaking about talking together perfectly, I don't know if you've really taken the time to think about the system that you have. We've got 8 different donation levels through 2 different systems. We got the 25/50 and the 150 in 50/50 fast, and then we got the 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000 in 50/50 CF. The really cool part about that is that all of the levels all talk to one another. So if you start on 50/50 fast and you go through the 25 and the 50, and if you cycled and you choose to move up, because, you know, you get in where you fit in, it's not a race, so you go at your own pace and what we've got going on here. So you only move up when you want to. When you move up into that 150, you're going to follow your team. And when you go from the 50/50 fast to 50/50 CF, again, you're going to follow your team. There's no other system that I know of that actually does that. And the reason why we're able to do that is, A, because we've got great programmers that are part of our team. We didn't go out somewhere else to get this programming and build our stuff. This is all built in-house. So nobody else has it except for us. And the key is the super technology, which is System G in the Mobius loop, because that keeps you cycling and cycling and cycling, keeps you together with your team. There's no boards, there's no splits, and it's just an amazing, amazing system. And that's another thing that I get, literally hundreds of emails and text messages every day, because people are going through the system. And as you can imagine, after 16 years, we put a lot of good stuff in there, all to bring benefits. So people are going through the system. They say, hey, David, how come this happened? And I say, well, it's because of the Mobius loop. And then I get another message, hey, David, how come this happened? Well, again, it's all because of the Mobius loop and that super technology and the System G. So we've got an awesome, awesome, awesome system. And when we bring in these final pieces, it's going to make it even that much better. So the new site is done. We've talked about the wallets. We've talked about the merchant services. Now, when I say that the new site is done, and as you've probably seen as well, in your back office now, it says, there's a couple of different languages. We got Chinese back there, and we've got simple Chinese, because there's more than one type of Chinese that people are speaking. So we've got that back there. We are going to put some other languages back there as well. I had been holding off until we got the new site, but we're just getting so many people wanting this today, so we started moving forward with that. So we've got that done. So more translations will be coming on board very, very quickly. And just going to touch on this again. I love to teach you, as you know. So I'm just going to touch on this once again. We've got the new system that is hotter than summer in the Sahara Desert. So be ready. And once again, it's $30. Invite 3 or more friends who want a life-changing income, who have 3 or more friends. So that's going to be in combination with what we got going on in 50/50, because if you go to a car dealership, we'll just take Ford for example. You got a Ford Taurus, you got a Ford. I'm not sure what cars Ford has, but I know that they got a whole lineup of cars, right? So you got multiple different cars in our cooperative crowdfunding family, because it really is a family, right? In our cooperative crowdfunding family, we will have more than one system to help you to reach your goals faster. So we are working on the new one that, like I said, it is hotter than summer in the Sahara, and it is awesome. So people that have seen it, they're very, very excited. However, it's going to accompany 50/50. So whatever you're doing in 50/50, keep that foot on the gas. Don't let up, because what 50/50 does is it helps to put money in your pocket, directly in your pocket today, because as you know, we are the only system on the planet that really and truly is a peer-to-peer system. And there's copycats out there, there's mimickers out there, there's all kinds of systems that are out there that are trying to do what we're doing, but they're not peer-to-peer. They hold on to your money, they determine when you're going to get it, and they move you up in the system. So what we've got going on here is awesome. We are the one and only. So if you need money today, if you need money to pay your phone bill, you need money to help you with your rent, you need money for that car note, you need money for absolutely anything. You're going to church on Sunday and you want to make this a special Sunday at your church, and you want to tithe even more. Use 50/50, because when you register in 50/50, you get started in 50/50, you invite somebody. And think about this. I know you already know, but there's certain things that you just can't help but say more than once. In 50/50, unlike every other system on the planet, in 50/50, when 100% of the donations come in, 100% go back out to you. Not 90%, not 95%, 100% goes back out to you. And as I said, if you need money in your pocket right now, you invite somebody, 50% goes to you. So that's a blessing directly to you. But here's the other part. 50% goes to another teammate of yours. So you're a blessing to yourself. You're a blessing to somebody else. And the beauty about team crowdfunding and our 50/50 platform is that when you bless somebody else is going to bless you. So we've got such an awesome, 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 awesome system. So if you need funds right now, use 50/50 crowdfunding, because we do 3 things better than anybody else on the planet. We give, we share, and we receive. So keep building, keep sharing, and keep receiving. So if you want to live a stress-free, a debt-free, and a financially free life, you deserve it, and you deserve 50-50 crowdfunding. So, as I said, I'm going to keep this short. I just wanted to bring you the news. I just wanted to give you all a big hug again. And I just wanted to talk to you again. So we've got some awesome things going on. Huge, huge, huge things that are going on. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep building with your teams. Stay blessed. This is David T. Rosen. Thanks for joining us. That's the end of the call. Let's get busy with it. And just before I say goodnight, Francis or William, is there anything else that you got, or Kenny, is there anything else that you guys would like to say?
Hey, David, it's Francis. Great job. I just want to mention that if anyone is interested in sticking around at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, there's going to be an opportunity overview webinar, and everyone is welcome, and invite some guests. And let's
exactly, and thank you for that. And you don't have to stick around. You can stick around if you like. Look at that. We've got 387 people on this call. That's awesome. And I sent out the wrong link. That's just totally awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being on this call. You know, again, this is why we work so hard. Hey, Kenny, why don't you go ahead? Or Bill?
Yeah, that's Bill Davey.
Oh, sorry, David. Thank you. Enjoy your time in South Africa.
Yeah. Well, I'm not in South Africa. I'm in South America.
Oh, South America. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, just thank you. I'm glad you were able to get as many people on as we did, and thanks for keeping us updated. And like we said, just everybody's got to be patient with their with what's to come.
Yeah, and people are getting, like right now, just in case people are, because I didn't explain it, so just in case people are wondering, well, if the merchant services are down, how are people joining? And again, they are joining like nothing I've ever seen before. So they're using tokens, they're using cryptocurrency, using coin payments, and then they're getting tokens from their teammates. So that's what people are using right now. So, you know, it's like that saying goes, if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to get in. And that's what they're doing right now. So it's totally awesome. It's great. And as Francis just said, we've got the overview that's going to start at 9 o'clock, which is in 40 minutes from now. And you want to get onto that early as well, because we've got a lot of people on that call. So get on that call. So once again, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to you. Let's stay busy with it. Let's get busy with it. And from South America, I am now going back out to work with the rest of my team. Believe it. Like, I am going back out to get some more work done. They're all sitting out there waiting for me right now. So my day's not done. It's just beginning. Good night. Thank you, everybody. And it has been awesome once again being your host for the evening. So good night.